Hello YouTuber, this is my second video I've made. Again, this is a very special time to be in the markets as far as the stock market goes, the crypto market goes. Here we're looking at DXY, the volume of the dollar on the table. Now in recent time, I'm just going to explain to you what's happening in this graph, since most of you may be new, may be familiar with it. Either way, if you're new to it, look, just ask the comments, ask the questions, and I can always reply to you. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I can give you further content. I'll keep this very basic for mobile phone users. If you want something for desktop, please ask. Message me down the track as well. Right, well, let's get started anyway. Here is the historical levels, and here is the dot-com bubble. This massive hype that we've had all the way to the top, and then that crash down. This is physically the point where lots of stocks were started getting sold off, and this is what happened. And then if we follow this very closely, you had this 2010, which generally in the US was mainly about the property market, over bubbled basically. But these trend lines and these lines, you're wondering, well, what is this, Joe? These are the tops of historic levels. If I just zoom out, you can see that I've chosen these points as far as previous resistance goes, to existing supports, and more importantly too, look at some of these lines that come from back in the previous GFC. Generally a lot of the technical analysis, which is what we're talking about here. This is just a very basic, I don't want to complicate it too much, but we're looking at what some of the resistance are and what they will become support. Recently we've had this COVID time, or we've had that big spike up since we've had a big sell-off in COVID for the stocks and crypto market, and we've also had that nice bounce back up. But you see the DX value continues to go down. Now this one here, I'll zoom in for you so you understand. This is where we are now. Now during this time we've got Biden money coming. I think they're saying about $1,400 per citizen. I think back to the old one used to be, it was something like if you earned less than 75,000 and it will scale to 90,000, you received a good 1,200 or so. This time around they're talking of 1,400. It's supposed to be coming out sometime this week, but I'll have to check on the articles on another video. But as the stimulus come in, because it's a hit and miss in the market, how this money is spent, I believe a lot of people will spend it, considering that the borders are closed in general just because of COVID. So there will be a lot of home spending, but people going reckless too, investing, and I don't blame them. At the end of the day, you're better off putting money in somewhere better than just spending it, but that's not financial advice. Anyway, we're here just to see what all this technical analysis is. These are the support lines coming back over here in the 2000 GFC. Now we haven't had a GFC yet, so the way I see it play, we'll hit somewhere around December this year. We should see BTC rally up, the stock market rally up, and somewhere down and below on this support line, I believe this is where DXY goes up, and that's when a lot of things correct. Now it looks like a massive dump down, like it's within reasonable ground, because most of the GFC there's always a massive bull leg up in general, but the DXY will do the complete opposite, and somewhere here around December this year, maybe a bit later, the DXY will go up, and assets will be sold, and we're back to as usual boom and bust periods. So I just want to give you an overall picture of that. To me, it will apply with the stock market and the crypto market. But pay attention to what BTC is going. If you're not 100% sure, you can always go back to my other video that I made before this, the first one. It will tell you about the 20-week moving average down below here. Like I said, comment, subscribe, and also let me know what you actually want in this content. And yeah, please keep supporting the channel, and more than happy to make you new content. Alright, have a good day, fellas. Bye.